In many communities, the stigma attached to AIDS has made it as much a social disease as a medical condition. Its victims are often treated as outcasts as a result of misconceptions and ignorance. We now go to Thailand, where a unique project is working with AIDS victims in helping them realize their potential for development.
A few years ago, when Sirilak, a housewife in northern Thailand's Sampatong district, learned she was HIV positive, the future seemed very bleak. Her husband had already passed away due to HIV, and she was left with a child to look after with no sources of income. But she was assisted by the local Buddhist monastery, which started an income-generating project for villages affected by the HIV/AIDS epidemic.
Initially, we did not have any income-generating activity together, but used to meet in the temple as a group to discuss our problems. Now we are running our own business, and that is helping us survive better than before.
Venerable Atikantika Panyu, the Buddhist monk behind the income-generating project, is one of the countless religious leaders in northern Thailand who are now getting involved in tackling the growing menace of this virus. The Venerable Atikant reaches out to HIV patients throughout Sampatong district, offering them counsel and material support. Using a mix of religious authority and personal influence to win over villagers, this monk has become an example of how grassroots response can transform the lives of HIV-affected people throughout the Asia-Pacific region.
According to experts, Asian and Pacific societies have both the resilience and capacity required for change and can build on these qualities to combat HIV/AIDS. The powerful links that exist in this region between individuals and communities represent a tremendous potential for HIV/AIDS prevention and care.
Nowadays, many governments try to educate people, try to do many things, but if no participation of communities, then the efficacy or effectiveness of the program seems to be very limited.
In the initial years of the HIV epidemic in Thailand, religious leaders tended to overlook the problem because they felt it was linked to the country's sex industry. But now many young monks are coming forward to address the issue as they see that the virus is affecting all sections of society and not just any particular high-risk category. One initiative that is consciously trying to involve the Buddhist clergy is the United Nations-sponsored Sangha Metta project in northern Thailand. Here, students from Buddhist universities are regularly put in touch with HIV-affected people and their families.
Every week the monks go out and visit HIV-positive people in the community, in their homes. They talk with family members, give them advice on care, spiritual advice, counseling, and also talk to school children, particularly school children, running education camps, training camps for awareness and prevention. And as the monks are highly respected in the community have a lot of respect and faith in the monks. They believe what the monks say, and I think it's having a very positive effect.
Apart from being a source of moral support to HIV-affected people, some Buddhist institutions like this hospice in Chiang Mai are also caring for them in the last stages of their life. For many monks, the key to fighting the virus is a spiritual approach combined with practical help. They argue that the most effective way of tackling the HIV/AIDS problem is through radical changes in lifestyle and the return of inner peace to the human mind. But while it will take time for social behavior to change, they feel that it is the responsibility of religious leaders to get involved in solving this grave social problem.
I don't think there were any choices available. People decided to get involved. as one monk in this temple said, because there is a fire raging all the way around outside. We must do something to help put it out.
As we have seen throughout our series, and in this program in particular, by creating awareness and empowering people, much can be done to preserve and promote people's right to development. For the inequalities and disparities that exist today to be surmounted tomorrow, each and every one of us needs to do our part in making development a matter of right.